12 months ago, the Tattersalls Autumn Horses in Training sale smashed all previous records, but this year's sale took it to another level. With buyers from throughout the Gulf, Australia, America and further afield, there was fierce competition for the prize lots, resulting in an unprecedented trade over the 4-day sale. The star lot came late on Tuesday evening when I'm a Gambler caused a high-drama bidding battle around the ring. High in demand, the hammer eventually fell on 850,000 guineas, with US connections Red Baron's Barn and Rancho Temescal left celebrating. The 3-year-old, a listed winner for Mark and Charlie Johnson, will now join Mark Glatt to race in California.
It's always good. You're always the last one standing, so you wonder. But the bids were coming from everywhere, so it wasn't really one person to concentrate or one entity, and that's I guess that's affirming as to what you're selecting. Beautiful bodied. He's had great performances on firm ground. We're going to go to California, and I thought just a top 3-year-old, and certainly one of the highest rated horses in the sale.
I'm a Gambler was sought after around the world, and it was that intense competition between the international buyers that saw so many records break, according to marketing director Jimmy George.
It's been extraordinary throughout this month, starting at book 1 of the Tattersalls October yearling sale and rolling through to the end of this year's Autumn Horses in Training sale. It's been extraordinary. I mean, genuinely unrelenting trade over the last 4 days for the horses in training, and as ever, unbelievably international cast of buyers will have sold horses to buyers from more than 30 different countries in the course of the last 4 days and broken pretty well every conceivable record. Last year's Autumn Horse in Training sale was a wide margin record in terms of turnover and average and median, and those levels have been surpassed again, which is pretty extraordinary. But I think it's been interesting to see how the sales played out. I mean, this sale always attracts a huge number of buyers from all over the world, but possibly almost in even greater numbers than ever, and most notable perhaps the new faces from the Gulf. They've targeted this sale for many, many years, but the burgeoning scene throughout the Gulf region, the new racing carnivals, obviously Dubai is very well established, Bahrain now, their carnival is increasingly important, and obviously Qatar, and now in particular the Saudi Cup and the growth of racing in Saudi has very, very definitely had an impact on the level of trade we've experienced at this year's Horses in Training sale, and it's been fantastic to see so many new faces from that part of the world competing and buying horses at all levels of the market, but particularly at the top. As soon as the catalogue came out, we felt it was a catalogue of depth, and I think that's been borne out in terms of the results. The number of horses selling for 200,000 guineas or more has again reached uncharted territory. 200,000 guineas or more, 300 or more, and the number selling for 400,000 guineas or more. Again, these were all records, and the top price, the 850,000 guineas, I'm a Gambler, he's heading off to California. He's the third highest price horse ever sold at the Autumn Horses in Training at Tattersalls. So yeah, it's been fantastic at every level of the market, and it's not just the top. I think the key to this sale and why the owners and trainers set so much store by it and have confidence to send their horses here every year is that there is a buyer at every level of the market, and the domestic buyers, both flat and national hunt, have had huge success coming to the Horses in Training sale, as well as the overseas contingent as well. Obviously, the contingent from the Gulf region have been unbelievably prolific, but the American buyers have been very much to the fore, and also Australian buyers, incredibly consistent level of participation from them, success driven. They've been coming to the sale in big numbers in recent years and have been unbelievably successful. Obviously, one of the great poster boys of this sale in recent years has been Zaki. Annabelle Neesham trains him and has won multiple Group 1 races with him. So that brings these sort of people back to the sale, and Annabelle obviously bought a very high profile lot this week, but she wasn't alone. I think we'll have probably seen about 40 horses head from this week's sale down to Australia and New Zealand, which is, again, a great tribute to the quality that these people find every year when they come to the Horses in Training sale. We get a little bit of a breather before the December sale, but yeah, exciting catalogues to look forward to. 1 day of December yearlings, followed by 4 days of very, very high quality foals, and then we bring the Tattersalls sale season to a close with the December mares and the December breeding stock sale, which features for the first time ever the Scepter sessions, which we've introduced to showcase elite fillies and mares, and we've got some very, very exciting fillies and mares to offer breeders from throughout the world. So yeah, looking forward to another very international December sale at Tattersalls.